Afternoon everyone, so today we're at a Toyota SR, and it's the Corolla Verso. So the person's complaint is the smell of fuel within the cabin, and I think you can see what the problem is. It is the fuel tank. So he ordered a new tank and new straps there, so we'll take you through this job, but it looks fairly straightforward. And as always, he's just left a little in the fuel tank, which is good. Only a quarter. You do not want any more than that. It makes the job far too heavy. So there we go. I think we'll start with getting these nuts out up there, and there must be another strap somewhere. Oh, there it is here. There's another strap there. Get that nut out there too. So here's the tank the guy got off of eBay. So you can see that's the filler there. This is the hole for where the fuel pump goes. Then that'll be, what's that, a breather? Anti-rollover valve, something like that. And there's another small pipe here. You also get a gasket and 4 little screws. And that'll be to hold on the cover onto that hole there. And you also got some straps. Straps you got with one's longer. There you go, one finishes there, and then the other one's a bit longer. To get access to the top of the tank, you remove that bolt there, and that bolt there, and there's, I'll show you the other two. One there and one there, and that lifts out the entire seat. You get access to the tank at the top, although we're not really sure if you need that at this stage. But we thought we'd do it, save you a bit fiddling about. You've got to remove this seat, and then there's an access panel, and boy, you've got to wedge that up with a screwdriver. That is sealed on with this stuff here. That is real sticky. So it gives you access to the multi-plug for the pump and the feed pipe, we reckon. That's for the pump. Although we're not really sure where the return leg is. But anyway, that's it up there. Look at the state of this car. This is my neighbour's car. Oh dear dear. I think a little tidy up's in order of the day. This, to take out the little hose, you see the little plastic clip at the back, it just comes out with a screwdriver. That's it. Be very careful with that thing. You'll be in trouble if you lose it or break it. That's it.
That's it. There you are, yeah. Because he looks at you get
Squeezed in. There it's there. Little plastic clip. Put it up there. Is that it?
That's it.
There we go. Perfect. Oh, it's a funny looking thing. Right, so that should allow us to move the tank down the way.
There's a clip here at the back.
Is it?
That's
the tank finally removed. So the salient bits about this job is getting these clamps off. We had to use a special extractor tool to grab them, and oh, they were tight, man. So take them off of the plastic side, and that's where the rebreather pipe is. That's plastic. You take that thing off from the top of the tank, like I showed you. There's a hole up there, and then this thing you need 2 screwdrivers to lift that. That's the return going into the top of the tank. So a man at each side, and just ease that up, and you can leave it connected up there because that will not move. We tried that. And then it's just a matter of, we took the tank and slid it to the side. But I'll show you the tank in all its glory up there. But it's just it's not a bad job, it's just an awkward job with the rust. You're fighting rust and everything like that. So I need to take the straps out. I've got new straps and do that. So there's a return pipe goes there. So I've just took it off the old tank and put it onto the new tank and put a bit of Vaseline around that, so it helps the return go back into that. Then we need to transfer our pump, and I think everything else is fairly straightforward. You get a new O-ring for the pump. So Vaseline on this. So remove the 8mm around the perimeter. This has to be transferred, and I think we get some new screws with that.
No, I mean.
I don't know. So that's the screws out, so we've marked it just right there. There's a float. That one, man.
That's it.
There we go. I think we could replace that O-ring there, eh?
You get one, eh?
There we go. So install new pump with O-ring. So sorry, new O-ring with original pump. I think you can see that kind of lines up with this bit here. Maybe no. Maybe a blade and load of rubbish.
Ah, but there lines
Oh,
up here, yeah.
oh aye.
What goes in there?
That's it. And then that just slides round a wee bit.
Oh, he's going there, right? Full hand.
Bill's your uncle.
Yeah.
That's it. And just
Yeah.
put the screws in. You get some new screws. I think these are only for emergencies. Just renew the old ones if they're okay. Vaseline round there. That's torqued down. And then next time we're going to put these little pads on, we'll just use silicone and stick them there to save it rubbing off the bodywork.
Yeah.
I can't remember where they were in that other time.
Tell your name of it. Yeah, that idea, man.
So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, Roddy. 7. You're up near the.
Yeah,
Aye. Must have been my man, aye.
Yeah.
Is that in stuck? No.
Yeah.
Go, allow it to dry if you have time. If not, just batter it on. Remember to transfer clips for the routing of your fuel pipes. That one there and that one there. And then we need to transfer these hoses and get new Jubilee clips on them. We've got new straps. So we've put the ones nearest the front of the car in, but we've put them in loose. Don't tighten them because you'll never get the straps around the tank. So leave them loose. These are, what are they, 15mm bolt heads. And you don't need new bolts. They're spotlessly clean, these things. So we're just going to bring the tank in, and because there's no any weight in the tank now, I'll just slide in for the side. Put a bit of wood over the pit here, and then we'll just offer it up. One of the awkward bits is the handbrake cables, but you can manage to manipulate the old tank out without removing them, so that's good. And then we get our bit back at the top of the pump, and then we get our breather back in. So we can do that. So that's the new petrol tank back in. So top tip, leave these bolts loose at either side till you offer them up. We used a little jack underneath this thing, but apart from that, it was okay, just fiddly. But it's in, and then we'll attach the top. Put new Jubilee clips on everything. Oh, the other thing, leave them loose so you can manipulate them into position. But because if you didn't do that, you'll end up with a bed filler. And you didn't want that.